Out of the north, out of the frozen north they come, where hearts are hardened against the cold, where hearts are strong and free and bold. Out of the north, in search of English sun, in search of cargoes to be sold, of epic stories to be told. Out of the north, out of the north, out of the frozen, fiery, fighting Viqueen north. And England dreams among the trees, the apple farms and monasteries, and little knows and little cares how danger stalks it unawares. And folk grow fat in foolish peace, they cut the corn and weave the fleece, while dragon ships come gliding in to fall upon those Englishmen out of the north. Out of the north, out of the twilight north they come, from cliffs and caves as black as coal, through seas where icy breakers roll. Out of the north, to dare what must be done, to lay the curse of beaten gold, to break its ancient vengeful hold. Out of the north, out of the north, out of the frozen, fiery, fighting Viqueen north. Out of the frozen, fiery, fighting Viqueen north. Out of the frozen, fiery, fighting Viqueen north.
Is it? Who dares come to the nibbling secret gate?
I am Seeger Revolta. I come to...
I know what you come to do. Thief! Your life is already lost. Lost! Unless you can answer my riddle. Ask away, nibbling. Two treasures men seek above all else, and spend their life pursuing. But oftentimes, the search for them will prove a man's undoing.
Silver! Gold!
Your answers betray your mind, thief. You have failed, human.
Jewels!
Prepare to die, thief.
Long whiles ago, when legends walked the world, the nibblings dwelt in the night-bound secret caves of Scandinavia. Dwarves of darkness, gold gatherers, fierce fighters and skilled smiths, yet they feared the ever-mounting might of mankind.
Nibblings! Listen to the gatekeeper. Our secret cave is threatened. Our treasures not safe. Thieves roam the mountains. Human robbers, tricksters, and lovers of sunlight.
But how could we protect ourselves and our gold?
Tell us, gatekeeper.
Heat the coal. Stoke the fire to form a golden band. With ancient skill and runes of power, we'll forge a talisman.
But what is the meaning of your riddling words?
A ring, nibblings. A ring of power!
But though the ring gave power, it killed all compassion and kindness. Such is the way of rings of power. So that soon the nibblings fell to fighting over their ring.
It is finished! Finished! Is it not perfect? How it shines like a sun we never see. How the runes of power glint on its surface.
Oh, let me have it!
Why should we?
Because I am the gatekeeper. I wrote the rules of power. I protect the secret cave and keep the nibbling nation safe. Thus, I am the oldest.
No! I forged it! I beat it! I hammered it! I punched it into the fire!
Thus the ringmakers wrought their own ruin. For as they slumbered stunned, in stole a real thief. Eric Ragnarok was he. Warrior, berserker, borderline psychopath. Roaming the wilds in search of gold and glory, this churlish fellow chanced upon the Nibblings' undefended cave.
Axel, there's something through here. Oh, yes, yes. This is it. The fabled cave of the Nibblings. Hey, I can't get through. Oh, and what's this? A pretty trinket? A ring. Oh, yes. Oh, the power. Oh, I am Ragnarok, and I rule! Oh, Mr. Ragnarok, let's get out of here! Yes, yes, we've got what we came here for.
Too late, the Nibblings roused themselves.
What? Where's the ring?
It's lost! Lost! But wait! What's that smell? Humans have been here, stolen our ring! Thieves!
Death to all human thieves!
Death to the enemy! Death! Death!
Death!
Death!
Death!
Kill
Death!
them!
Ah!
Death!
Listen! Fall silent. Forget the fabled past. Hear me on matters more urgent to your innocent English ears. Now, away across the northern night-clouded seas, somewhat nearby to Norway, live Viqueens, vanquishing all, vixens of voluptuous violence, hair bound in bands and braids, battling beauties all. Manless, they make their mealtimes, maintaining males for menial work, slaves to sail their ships and sweat in washhouse and scullery. Now these viragos seek their harvest overseas, voyaging the vasty deeps. Watch out. Be wary, Englishman. Wild warrior women search for sturdy slaves along your sea-scarred shores.
Come on!
Steady on! Don't sway around so much. You'll put a hole in the hole and Bat'll go berserk.
Oh, who's swaying, Hilda?
You want to see your stern view?
Hey, watch it, Gerda. Those men would pay good money for a sight of that stern.
In the far north, maybe. But there aren't any proper men round here these days.
Well, we'll soon put that right when we get to England. They say there's 3 things that grow well in England. Sweet apples, bitter hops, and stupid men.
Do we need stupid men? Why can't we have some with a bit of brains?
Men don't have brains, Gerda. They think with their trousers. Anyway, stupid men have their uses. Ooh, I can't wait to get me hands on their apples.
How's the canoe? Don't let Valley you talking like that. She's all against us messing with them.
What? Apples?
No, men.
Well, it was her decision to go to England for to get some slaves. Hey, where's the slave chains?
Well, run, Adam.
Oh.
Well, where is she? Run! Hey, the gobbler. You'll be late for your own funeral ship, you will.
Val made me find the Rolex. I always get the Rolex jobs.
I didn't know we had Rolex.
See, she's got it in for me.
It's not you, Ron. It's Val. She's getting worse every year. Time was she used to have a laugh, but now...
Hey, don't talk ill of Val. If it wasn't for her, we'd still be under Ragnarok's thumb. And you wouldn't want that now, would you?
She's as bad as him nowadays, if you ask me.
Hey, don't you start, madam.
Hey, what's that you got there?
That's my heirloom, that is. My lucky arm ring. I'm wearing it 'cause it's my first ring.
Heirloom?
Yeah. My father gave it to me before he went away to Greenland. It's got runes on it. Old letters used in magic.
Oh, aye. And what do these magic letters say?
I don't know, I can't read, can I? But I will soon.
What?
I'm learning to read.
Oh, hurdy-gurdy. If Val hears that, she's going to stick you on the top of the mast.
I told you, she'd do that anyway. She got it in for me. Do you know what she said to me today? Yeah, but that was just the start.
If I catch you talking behind my back, I'll stick you on top of that mast, understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, where are the Rolex?
I had to fetch the chains.
Oh, pig, gint, run. Shut your excuses and fetch me the Rolex. Hey! What's that?
Nothing.
Where'd you get that?
From my father. It's a magic arm ring.
Magic?
My dad said one day it would save my life.
I don't think so. You been reading again, Runt?
No.
I've warned you about reading. Books are boys' toys made by monks to mess with your mind. Us Viqueens have a proud oral tradition.
What's that mean?
It means I speak and you listen. Reading and writing will make us weak and vulnerable, and we must remain strong. Now, give me that.
No.
Oh, Val, it's her first raid. Let her keep it. She'll fight better. Maybe, but I don't like her dabbling in the fine arts. What has reading and writing ever done for us? Will books help us storm a city? Will letters help us fight and bring us glory? I think not. Now, are we all set?
Aye, all shipshape, Val. Ready when you give the order.
Good. Now, Viqueens, are you up for a bit of plundering?
Yeah.
Are we gonna go and burn some English farms?
Yeah.
Are we gonna go and plunder some English towns?
Yeah.
Are we gonna go and grab ourselves some English slaves?
Yeah.
Right, girls, let's go grab ourselves some English booty!
Yeah.
Come on, girls, get your plundering gear. We've got a long, hard journey to the land of warm beer. The sea's rough and freezing, but we feel no fear, 'cause there's a prize worth the winning at the end. 'Cause down in little England, where the apple trees grow, they breed and think with more muscle than brains. So raise the flag, we stand and hoist the sail and let's go, 'cause we're gonna come home with some English men, yeah. We're gonna come home with some English men. We've got a cutting-edge longship and we're armed to the teeth, and we're going out hunting for some English beef, 'cause there's booty out there that defies belief. You can load your boat up time and again, 'cause every longship needs a bit of Saxon strength to make sure we keep ruling the waves. And fighting Viking girls will go to any length to get a nice healthy boatload of English slaves. Yeah, we're gonna come home with some English slaves. We're gonna pick and choose, we only take the best. Yeah, we ain't after weaklings on this Viking quest. Give us bulging biceps and barrel chests. That's a prayer to which we all say amen. Those well-mannered English boys will know they're born when we hit them like the hammer of Thor. And we'll soon let them know what they can do with that brawn when we come home and show them what a man is for. Yeah, we're gonna come home with some Englishmen. Yeah, we're gonna come home with some Englishmen.
So, the slave hunters sling their hooks and sail the high seas, whilst fertile England, fondly dreaming amidst her fruitful orchards, wakes to wild claims and weird, worrying rumours.
Oh, flee! Oh, repent! Oh, hide away in dark holes and never venture forth! Oh, calamity has come upon you all!
Why are we fleeing? Whatever is the matter now?
Oh, the Vikings are coming! Oh, head for the hills, even though it is already too late!
Vikings? I've heard about their raids. They sacked the monastery at Lindisfarne. They burnt buildings. They burnt books and monks.
Destroyed the town of Whitman, killing men, women, and children.
They show no mercy.
Mercy! Oh, there is no word in their language for mercy. No, and they are particularly unpleasant to women. Yes, even now their long ships sail up our estuaries, full of hairy monsters, looking for luscious females to...
Mr. Loopy, spare us the details. Did you actually see?
By the time I have seen them, it will be too late. Oh, I tell you, the Vikings are coming. The Vikings are coming, those bloodthirsty louts. Your windows will be battered in, your insides will be out. They're sacking all the farmsteads, they're burning all the ricks, they're looting all the churches and other nasty tricks. Yes, the Vikings are coming in a brutal, vicious rage. The Vikings are coming and they're really on the rampage. Coming in their ships across the North Sea waters. They're gonna turn you into little Christian martyrs. Vikings are coming, there's no time to lose. Grab your family heirlooms, hide your running shoes. Leave the house behind you, get out of the village, unless you get your kicks out of rape and pillage. Vikings are coming, coming by a sword of death. The Vikings are coming, I can smell the herring on their breath. Hide away your daughters, lock up all your sons. The Vikings are coming and there'll be no place to run.
The Vikings are coming, we've heard 1,000 tales of what they do to women, we know all the horrid details. The giant raping monsters with massive bushy beards, and no one feels safe since those beads appeared. The Vikings are coming, there'll be fire, sword and death. The Vikings are coming, I can smell the herring on their breath. Hide away your daughters, lock up all your sons. The Vikings are coming and there'll be no place to run. There'll be no place to run.
breakfast, him and his band of bumbling idiots.
Captain Stan is a fine man. I don't want them to take me. No. How can we save ourselves?
Oh, you can't. Oh, no. There's only one thing to do. Repent! All this has come upon you because of your sins, you filthy mind. Disgusting.
That's enough from you, Lupe. Left. 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 Right. Left. Company. Out.
Oh, Captain Stan, thank goodness you've arrived. Mr. Loopy was just telling us.
Really, Mrs. Brownlee, you should know better than to listen to him. He's just a foolish, fussing old woman. Not to denigrate women in any way. On your way, Loopy.
The Vikings are coming. They're coming across the North Sea waters. And they're going to turn us into loads of Christian martyrs.
Oh, I thought he said, oh.
Yes.
Christian martyrs. Oh, Christian farters. You'll be all right then. You're halfway there. Only the Christian bit to go.
There'll be no martyrs here, my dear. They'll have Captain Athelstan Egremont and the men of the Saxon Defence Force to reckon with first. And I think you'll find, Mrs. Bramley, that this is the finest, best trained squad in the land. Company! Sing! We're the Volunteer Defence Force and we guard the motherland. You can leave your wives and daughters in our sturdy English hands. No surrender is our motto, we'll go down to the last man. And you'll never find us fleeing up the glen. So if you see a dirty Viking coming round the river's bend, blow your horn, we'll be with you as and when. 'Tis no matter if the fighting seems to have no quick respiting. If you want your wrongs a righting, we're your men. At the risk of sounding boastful, we're a handy bunch of lads. We like to help the ladies, we're the local Galads. You can see we're brought up proper, unlike all those Viking cats. And we've always got a twinkle in the eye. So if you find yourselves in trouble with the rape and pillage crew, give us a call, girls, we're always there for you. We'll wipe the smiles off their features and we'll teach those heathen leeches no one defends the beaches like the English do. For their Viking dreams will sour when we have our finest hour, and they cower before the fighting power of Englishmen. We don't fear their Viking axes, we won't pay their Viking taxes, and we'll kick their Viking jacksies home again. We don't fear their Viking axes, we won't pay their Viking taxes, and we'll kick their Viking jacksies home again. Present names. Me first, in with Captain Athelstan Egremont, local Thane, Mayor and Company Captain. Codename Stan.
Alfred Blackthorne, apple farmer, maker of the finest cider in the district, and company sergeant. Code name, Alf.
Ethelred Hogswell, dung shoveler and company private. Codename Ethel.
Yeah. And who are you?
Oh, I'm just an unnamed additional soldier, sir. I'll probably get killed before the interval, sir.
Very good, soldier. And on behalf of the king, allow me to thank you in advance for giving your life for your country.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You see, Ethel, that's the type we need. Real men. Not lily-livered girlish types.
Oh!
Not to denigrate women, of course.
Sorry I'm late, Captain. I had to wash the library windows. The abbot couldn't see his illuminated capitals. He's a slave driver. Cuthbertson, lay brother, and...
And what are you doing here?
Well, I've come to join up, sir, to defend the land against the Vikings.
I'm sorry, Cuthbertson, but this defence force is full.
but there's only 4 of you.
Look, Cuthbertson, don't make this difficult, eh? We don't allow monks in the force.
I'm not a monk. I'm a lay brother.
Lay brother.
So that means you can get...
Married, yes. And I can fight for my country.
Not here, you can't. Look, this isn't some sort of jolly pilgrim's caper, you know. This is a fighting unit. This is a place for real rough, tough men. Men who'll get their hands dirty. We've got no use for your books and beads here, Cuthbertson.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Read them to death?
Might batter him with his beads.
But I could be useful. I've been studying Viking culture.
Oh, well, there's a contradiction. The Vikings have no culture, Cuthbertson.
But with respect, that's not true, and that's where this book comes in. I found it in the abbot's library and borrowed it. It's fascinating. It's about the Futhark.
The what?
The Futhark. It's the ancient Viking alphabet of runes.
Yeah.
Now, if we could learn to read runes, then we could get inside the Vikings' heads.
How's a book supposed to help you get inside somebody's head?
Yeah, why not just use an axe?
It's quite. Well, I didn't become a local thing by reading the Futhark, Cuthbertson.
And I didn't become an apple farmer by scribbling in books.
Yes. And I didn't get where I am today by eliminating capitals.
Ethel, you shovel dung for a living.
Yeah. Why don't you just Futhark off back to monastery?
I'm sorry, Cuthbertson, but there's only one language these people understand.
Yeah, Norwegish.
Dimwit. The language of violence. Vikings and violence go together, like the Romans and road building, like the Huns and horses, like the Franks and fresh, fruity frascati, like the Catalans and
cabbage, sir?
Yeah. And
cauliflower.
Oh, shut up, Ethel. What would a dung shoveler know about international relations? Men, we shall meet fire with fire, as opposed to meeting fire with runes.
But then everything will get burnt.
Vikings!
Oh!
I saw a bird in that tree. Did you see them? Well, were they hairy, hulking monsters? Did they do any martyring? Were there any herrings? Well, I didn't see them close up, did I?
Don't worry, dear. Captain Stan and his men will deal with them.
That's the spirit, Mrs. Bramley. Keep calm and trust Captain Stan. Company, fall in and prepare to repel Vikings.
Run! Run for your lives!
Loopy, what have I told you about frightening the ladies?
Oh, forget the ladies. Nemesis is upon you, Egremont. Run, men, before they take you too.
What's he whittering on about?
I have seen them with my own eyes. Viqueens, and I know what they're here for.
Viqueens? What nonsense is this, Loopy?
Warrior women, slave hunters from the wild lands beyond the Zuyder Zee.
Side of sea, now you're talking.
Did you say, women?
Aye, and fiercer than any Viking. Oh, they enslave men, use them, and abuse them. Oh, and when they've drained every drop of strength and spirit from their bodies, they toss them away.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, fools! You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Well, Cuthbertson, a challenge tailor-made for you. Any deal with Viqueens? A spot of storytelling, perhaps? Or, well, what about a Viqueen book club? Well, fall in, soldier, fall in.
Oh, yes, sir.
But, get rid of those beads, will you?
But these are my venerable beads. I don't go anywhere without them.
You're a soldier now, Cuthberts, and you'll follow orders. Now then, men, I want you to behave in a civilized manner. Remember, this is only women we're dealing with.
Excuse me.
No disrespect.
The Tide barns ablaze.
Oh.
They've burned the church and they're ransacking the orchards.
Oh, what? They've attacked the orchards? Women or not, nobody messes with an Englishman's apples.
Right. Well, this is war. We are not having our orchards looted by some bunch of women. No disrespect. Company, attention!
Well, shouldn't we work out some sort of battle plan? You know, find out where they are and stuff?
Oh, do be quiet, Cuthberts, and don't bring your jumped-up clever clogs ideas out here. Men, we shall engage the enemy in formation. Company, quick! Not! What's keeping you, Private Ethelred?
I'm not ready, sir.
Typical. Company, advance in file. Left.
What? I thought it was ideas that he wanted.
Oh, you are all you fools!
Oh,
Fools! Oh, they're all fools! Oh.
What are we gonna do, Sarge? They're all around us!
The way I see it, son, we've got two options. Surrender or run like hell. Looks like we're one option down, son. Still, they're not having my apples.
Oh, look, there's a way down here, Sarge!
Company! Run for your life!
Don't let them get away! And I want this one especially. Right, fetch the chains. All resistance crushed, Val. This one were really difficult. What did he do? He started talking to me. It were disgusting. And he tried to show me his book. Oh, his book? Let's see.
Oh, yes. I've seen this before. Makes good firelighters anyway.
Well, don't burn it, it's the only copy.
Giving orders, are we? Headed gabbler. He's one of those monkeys from a monker's street.
I'm not a monk. I'm a lay brother.
Well, you won't lay with me, brother.
You've got a big mouth for a man in a dress. Goethe, we don't want his sorted. Get rid of him. On runt. You always on about reading. Try that for size. Now, what have we here? Well, you must be the chief of this rabble.
I am Captain Athelstan Egremont of the Saxon Defence Force.
How are you now? Regular Payhembury.
What did you call me?
Peer Gynt, sir. He's a legendary Scandinavian hero.
All right, clever clogs.
Goethe, get rid of him. Come on, get him. Right now. Well, let's hope you got bigger muscles elsewhere. But not to worry. We'll soon build them up.
Do what you like. I'm an Englishman born. No woman will ever scare me.
My, aren't we grand? Boo! Fail.
in the pack, English lad?
Nothing.
Eh? I like a nice bit of nothing, me.
Right, get back. You're not having the pack. It's personal.
This one's got a bit of spunk anyways.
Wash your mouth out, Hilda. Come on, we've got work to do. We've got to get this lot on the boat and get out with the tide. Rod, stop knocking about and move that lump along.
But I've lost my arm ring.
You what?
My magic. Alright. Come on, move along there.
You've got the chain wrapped around your...
I can do it.
Come on,
Come
get
on.
going. Shift it.
Go on, get it moving, you smoke. Right. Cast off. Now row, you English dummies.
Look, he's Rollicks. Where the wild duck are they? Gone? Without me? They can't do that. What's this? Rod's arm ring. They can't leave me behind.
There's one of them they've left us.
Ooh. Well, the odds have changed, haven't they?
Not so fierce now, are we? What's the matter? Viqueens left their baggage behind, did they?
What have you done with Captain Stan and his men?
Well, girls, a bit of retribution seems to be in order, and since they've taken our men, it's down to us.
Steady now, Rhodey. Don't get carried away.
You've stolen our men, you've burnt our churches, and damaged our apple trees.
What? Not our apple trees. Now that is unforgivable.
Keep back, I'm out.
Oh, wait, let's not do anything hasty.
Keep out of this, Cuthbert. This is not your problem.
But we can't kill in cold blood.
No, but maybe we can do some pretty nasty wounding.
But we're a civilised people.
Where's that got us, eh? We're Europe's #1 pillaging destination. Oh, tough man.
Look, I'm sorry I've got to stop you there. I'm going to take this person away for interrogation by my authority as a lay brother and by order of the abbot.
Look, this is a question of morality. Keep the church out of it, will you?
I mean it. I've got my ecclesiastical authority, and I'm not afraid to use it. Come on, you. Come on.
And then, when you want them to put their oar in it, they don't, and when you don't, they do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now towards home the Viqueens take their captive treasure, while lost Goethe, alone and helpless, must lodge at Cuthbert's simple cell, and apple-cheeked English maidens brood on bad behaviour. But how, you ask, came this vow so violent, so warlike and devoid of love? The explanation lies in the pain of past experience. Reach back, recall, remember Ragnarok, the ring stealer. Reach back into the past, back into the past. When Ragnarok returned from his roaming, bringing the Nibbling's ring, a changed and crazed man he was, obsessed with clout and control. And clout it gave him, which he used to crush and conquer.
They call me Rock. They call me Ragnarok. I'm a rootin' raider from bad boy Viking stock. Don't try to put a fast one on me. Don't treat me like a fool. 'Cause it's written in the runes of power I was born to rule. They call me Rock. They call me Ragnarok. I'm a real head cracker and I've been around the block. I advise you to be careful if you're thinking about going to war, because there's no bigger hitter when I'm dealing out shock and awe. They call it rock. They call me Ragnarok. Hello, Elder.
Women especially are this brave.
They call it rock. They call it Ragnarok. And there's nothing I like better than a babe in a potty frock. All you women, when you hear me summon, I suggest you don't refuse, because my temper is a time bomb ticking on a very short fuse. I'm to a town near you. They call me Ragnarok. They call me Ragnarok. They call me Ragnarok. Was I out of tune there?
Well,
Hey! I said, was I out of tune?
Oh, hell no, Mr. Ragnarok. So totally not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Woman! Bring huge slabs of red meat. Today I burned York. I deserve some downtime.
Above all, he oppressed his own housewoman, that well we know.
Val! Go to Damarang. Get this place cleaned up. Tomorrow we burn Scotland.
Oh, hell yes. And why don't we take out Ireland whilst we're at it?
Yeah.
And the Faroe Islands.
No. Mead.
Till late one night, tormented to the end of her tether, she at last took courage, stole into Ragnarok's steaming hall, where he and his rat pack slumbered stewed, and removed from his tyrant finger that ring he robbed.
Out, every single hairy lout! And never show your evil snouts in Viqueen land again!
Now was the boot firmly buckled on the female foot. Burly blokes, so badly behaved before, fled in fright. Men's fetters removed, and all males instantly banished.
Girls, from this day on, we rule!
Yeah!
Come.
Enough of the past. Let us pursue the fate of a present-day prisoner.
Come in.
Where is this place?
Shh. It's the Abbott's Apple store. It's where I do my writing. You'll be safe here until we work out what to do with you. You'll be doing nothing with me, monkey. I didn't mean it like that. And I'm not a monk, I'm a lady.
Monkey!
Oh, charming. Look, you and your friends have just torn a great hole in this village, or hadn't you noticed? Oh, what's the point? Look, do you want something to drink, to eat?
I'm not hungry.
Well, you look hungry.
Well, you might have poisoned it.
And why would I do that?
Duh, 'cause I'm your enemy, aren't I, dumbo? Fuck! Water! Haven't you got any meat?
Oh, get careful, you'll smudge my letters.
Ha! Letters? Can letters fight and bring glory? I think not.
Well, maybe not, but there are other things in life, you know.
Like what?
Oh, laughter, friendship, art, beauty, love.
Ha! Love. We can do without men's love. Love is for monkeys kneeling in a church.
Well, if it weren't for a bit of monkey love, you wouldn't be here now. You'd be decorating the street in several places.
Why'd you save me? I'm your enemy. You could have left them to it.
I couldn't.
Hurdy-gurdy, what sort of enemy are you?
I don't know. Do we have to be enemies?
Oh, don't come your happy-clappy codswallop with me, monkey boy. I know your game.
I don't have a game. Oh, please yourself.
What's it say?
This is a poem about a seafarer lost a long way from home and family.
Like me.
Here I heard nothing but the roaring sea, the ice-cold wave, the singing gull instead of the merriment of mead.
Do you make that up?
Well, no, I'm just writing it out.
Well, what for?
Practice. I'm just a lay brother, but I've taught myself to read. I work in the abbot's library, and I get to borrow his books sometimes.
Borrow? So you're a thief like me? Poetry? Ha. Have you got any riddles?
Oh, you like riddles?
Well, riddles are part of Viqueen culture. The riddle contest is a sacred tradition back home.
Oh, well I've got a whole book of them here. Yes, try this. A man that is no man, having that which no man has, and not having that which all men have. Well?
I don't do riddles about men. Wild duck, who reads this stuff anyway? I don't know anyone that can read.
Well, not many, I admit, but I have a dream. A dream that a day will come when everyone, men and women, will be able to read, and then...
Well, what?
Well, then we'll be able to understand each other and not fight each other.
You're totally barking, you are.
Look, you're not safe here. We've got to get you out of here.
Well, find me a boat and I can get home.
What, on your own?
Get away? I've been to Greenland and seen the glaciers and the glow of the northern lights.
Was that poetry? Joking. Look, Captain Stan had a little boat. I'll go and check. You stay here, keep your head down, and don't answer the door.
A man that is no man.
While Goethe lies low at Cuthbert's lean lodging, slaves are sculling over the salt sea.
There are sea serpents in these waters. If I have to come down there, you'll catch it on.
And why aren't they strapped in?
Get rowing, you naughty slave man.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're not supposed to say that. You'll get in trouble, you will. I'm sorry about your arm ring.
Thanks.
You're not supposed to say that either.
Ethel, don't fraternise with the enemy. These are pillaging thugs we're dealing with.
Oh, sorry, sir, but I don't think she likes pillaging, actually.
Oh, shut up, Ethel. What would a dung shoveler know about psychology?
What do we do now, sir? That head honcho looks like a first-rank thug anyway.
Yes, keep stum, Alf. Keep stum. And look for weaknesses. They're only...
Women, sir? You said that before. Just before you said, company, run for your lives.
Yes, I know. You don't have to keep bringing it up.
Luckily, sir, I kept my secret weapon. I told him it was my dirty underwear, and he left me alone.
Well, have some sense then. But frankly, Sergeant, things look bleak. Our weapons cache consists of a bag of apples, a string of venerable beads, and a very small fruit knife. The main thing, men, is no fraternising. You'll be fraternised all right when we get to Viqueen land. And who are you?
I'm just an unnamed additional slave. I'll probably get dragged overboard by a sea serpent.
What did he mean? Frater thingy.
Well, I seen the gleaming Val's eye, didn't I? They don't call her the apple crusher for nothing.
What are you talking about, man?
These Viqueens, they ain't just after slaves. Men has more uses than rowing, you know.
What sort of uses?
Conjugal uses.
Conjugal?
You mean they're looking for husbands?
Well, I wouldn't quite say that, no.
Oh, thank goodness.
Concubines, more like.
Oh, that's disgusting.
My God, sir, what are we going to do?
Well, keep calm. And,
I don't want to be a concubine, sir! What is a concubine?
You'll soon find out, my boy.
Let me know. Concubines here. We'd rather die first. Help! Help me! What?
What took you so long? Can't you do anything right? But Gerta normally does harping duty.
Where is Gerta, by the way?
Well, I told you to call her, but I was dealing with him. Oh, Payhembury! Gerta! Oh, no. Oh, well, it's too late to go back for her now. Shame to lose Gerta, though. She were a fighter.
Val, are you all right?
Oh, I think you dropped this.
Give me that. What are you all gawping at? Did somebody declare it a slave holiday? Now row!
Well, we can't very well move on, can we?
What did you say?
Well, there's a man overboard.
Yeah, and there'll be another one in a bit if you'll shut up now, row!
I'm sure I can smell apples, mate.
Yeah, well, there'll be crushed apples in a minute if they don't hurry up. Now, row!
You've got that Viqueen in the Abbot's apple store. She was there overnight. It's disgraceful in a sacred place like that.
Enemies in our
collaborator, isn't he?
Is he?
What's he collaborating about?
Well, I don't know, but he's collaborating with her.
We're not having any calibration around here. Not with the enemy.
Yeah, let's clear them both out.
Yeah. Well, Rosie, that's going a bit far.
Well, we can always just hurt them really badly in their leg or something.
Yeah,
Or
yes.
accidentally drop them over a cliff.
Well, this book's quite amazing in its own way. Well, maybe old Clever Clocks is onto something after all. This old book learning thing, well, it looks like a bit of a lark. All those funny little squiggles got me feeling kind of tickled. Think I might try this reading malarkey. Can't do any genuine harm in chancing my reading arm. It's a low to touch to say it's just for the posh, and it's got a certain geeky kind of charm. There's a future in these things with scribbles on their pages. I've a notion it could be the spark to take us out the dark ages. This reading and writing shebang, well, it looks like a bit of a breeze. If a man can do the stuff, then it can't be that tough. Reckon I could probably do it with ease, 'cause writing's just a scratch with a quill. There's always a way if you've got the will. A little bit of scratching can be positively catching. It's a proper little Clever Clock skill. Why not give these Viqueen kids a bit of education? Who knows what a bit of school could do for peace across the nation? So I might just have butchers at one, 'cause I got a feeling it could be fun. And it's better to be learning than a smashing and a burning and committing international hit and run. You might not gratify greed by learning to read, but you might end up touching the sun. Nothing.
You still looking at that?
Oh, well, they're nice pictures, aren't they? Not bad for a monkey.
Thanks. Look, there is a little boat in the harbour, but I'm not sure you're going to make it on your own.
Of course I will.
Well, what would I know? I can't even swim. I've not even been in a boat.
Half a canoe, why not?
Well, it's dangerous out there with all these Vikings and queens lurking around.
This book reading business, could someone like me do it, do you think?
Well, of course, anyone can. You just have to learn how.
Like swimming.
Oh, well, yes.
Hey, I don't suppose you could read this. It's got funny little letters on it.
Well, I might. I've been studying runes.
Oh, typical.
In fact, I was reading a book about them before your leader kindly stole it. When the abbot finds out, he's going to string me up. It's Norwegish.
Oh, and I'm sure you've been studying that too.
Well, a bit. It says, love and knowledge.
Oh, well, that doesn't tell us much, does it?
Well, it's just a little motto like home sweet home.
Yeah, and oh, love, glory.
Oh! Look, where's he come from?
Oh, it's just a runt's little heirloom.
We've got company.
She seemed to think it was magic in some way.
We've got to go.
What's happening?
It's the village women and they're angry.
They'll never take me alive.
Come on, we've got to go.
Grab them, traitors! Sheltering the enemy! Come on!
Collaborating all over! Collaborators will feel the full force of English justice!
Yes!
And a good honest English beating!
Yes!
And a walk along the English cliff!
Yes!
Oh, well, string us up or beat us, but don't set us adrift in a boat.
Yes, that sounds a good idea. Set 'em adrift.
But I can't swim.
Oh, you better not fall off the board, don't you? To the boat!
Yes! Come on! To the boats!
After lengthy voyage along the whale road, the slave-loaded longship makes landfall.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, ah.
Land ahead! Right, get the men ashore and explain their duties.
You, the cookhouse. You, scrubbing fish barrels.
Wow, a promotion!
Are you giving me back chat?
He wasn't Hilda, he's just a dung shoveler. Come on, Mr. Dung Shoveler, I'll show you. Move along there.
I'll be taking that pack.
No, I must have it at all times. Health and safety. And I warn you, I won't have anyone fiddling with my package.
Oh, won't you now? Oh, hurdy-gurdy, go on, get going. Cheeky lad.
Hey, not you. How old are you?
Oh, yeah, well into my 40s.
Well, you've worn fairly well, I suppose. You know, it's not all fighting here in Viqueen land, you know. There is time for more, intimate pursuits.
Oh my God!
What's the matter?
No, nothing. A bit of a twinge in the neck. Yeah.
Twinge?
What kind of a stabbing pain?
You seem nervous.
No. No.
Perhaps you find strong women unattractive?
No. It's just that you bring out the honourable Englishman in me.
As opposed to the dishonourable one.
And I've got this funny rash. Yeah. Most unappealing.
Oh, well, you better go then. But I'll get the medicine woman to come and have a look at that rash, shall I?
Oh, do you know? I think it's getting better. Yeah. Yes, I'm moving more freely already.
Well, go on then. Hey.
Yes. Now.
Now Stan and his comrades sweat and toil at slaves' tedious tasks, and Goethe and Cuthbert, expelled from England, pitch and sway upon the perilous sea. Meanwhile, the nibblings, pining for their pilfered ring of power, plot horrible payback upon the ring thieves.
Nibblings! Too long have we cowered in our cave, afraid of the enemy. The time has come, Nibblings, to bring home the ring of power. Tonight we march under the cover of dark.
The ring! The ring is lost! He stole it! The ring thief! They keep it still, and these are their own purposes. They threaten the nibbling nation. They must die!
Beware, nibblings. Humans are stealthy. They will try to deceive us with their riddling words, but they will fail. For I am the gatekeeper and the master of riddles and tricks.
Yes, none can deceive the master riddler. With razor-sharp brains and razor-sharp weapons, we will conquer!
Bring home my ring, our beloved ring.
We smell its power. We know where it rests.
Then come Brock, come Lock, Stock and Borrow. Come nibblings all, not for revenge. And the ring!
The ring!
Slash, burn, batter and beat. Carve their bones like you're carving meat. Stick hot nails in the soles of their feet to regain the ring of power. Slash, burn, batter and beat. Carve their bones like you're carving meat. Stick hot nails in the soles of their feet to regain the ring of power.
Arsenal. B is for blood, bacon and beer.
Gertrude, please.
I'm learning me letters. You said do it out loud.
Well, can you do it less loud? I feel like death.
Oh, don't be silly. Mind you, you've made the boat a lot lighter. I never knew you had so much food in your body.
Thanks for the sympathy. Don't you ever get seasick?
No, I was born on the waves, monkey boy. Oh, cheer up. We'll soon be in Viqueen land, thanks to you making them think you didn't want to be set adrift. I owe you two now, clever clogs. If it weren't for you, I'd be dead.
And I soon will be if we don't reach land soon. And when we get there, Val's going to have a welcome party for sure.
Oh, stop feeling sorry for yourself. She's not going to hurt you. You saved a Viqueen, didn't you?
I'm not sure she's going to see it that way. And besides, it's my duty to rescue Captain Stan.
Oh, that's a good one. You taking on Val. Oh, look, forget it, right? She's bad enough without you provoking her.
Then why do you follow her?
You've got to understand. She made us strong. We were free women for the first time. We made our own rules. We owe her that. Anyway, she's not all bad. She used to be a good one. She used to sing in the old days, before she became so obsessed with the ring.
The ring?
Yeah, the Nibblings ring. Well, hang on a minute. I shouldn't be telling this to a man and an enemy.
Are we still enemies?
Well, what's wrong with being enemies?
I just think we can do more by working together.
Ooh, still sounds happy-clappy to me.
Oh, look! Look, there's another boat! Oh, hello!
Stop it, what you doing? Shut up! You never know who's out on the high sea.
Well, it's coming at terrific speed. It's coming straight for us.
Hang on, watch out!
No, you maggots! I've waited 5 years for revenge. I ain't waiting any longer. Get out of the way! You're lucky I'm in a hurry. Otherwise I'd stop and see to you. Good and proper.
Did you recognise that woman? There was two with it.
One had a beard.
Shut up, you maggots! I've got territory to win back in the nastiest possible way.
Lawbreakers, Loonies! Pirates!
Flattery will get you nowhere, madam.
Well, I call that rank bad manners. Goethe, are you all right?
No, it can't be.
Well, what's the matter?
Ragnarok, he's come back when we thought we were rid of him forever. Come on, we've got to get back to the village and warn Val. Row!
Who was that?
That, my lad, was a real proper big-time enemy. Come on, row!
While enemy clouds cluster round the cliffs and caves of Viqueen land, Val's romantic heart, so long repressed by the ring, is roused with amorous yearnings.
You're working hard.
Don't do that, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to see you tonight. In my chamber.
Oh my God!
Don't misunderstand me.
Are you all right, Catchy? You look a bit peaky. Oh, sorry, Miss Curie, didn't see you there. Sorry, sir, didn't realise you were in a meeting. Would you like a bit of my cider? I've been making it in the cookhouse, under the counter line.
No, not now, Elf. This is an emergency. She wants to see me in her chamber. You know what that means? The apple crusher, remember? We gotta get out of here.
They put me on dung shoveling, sir.
No.
He gave me a real lump in the throat. My own little barrow and everything.
That rump's taken a bit of a shine to him, sir.
We've been having international relations. I've been helping her with her reading.
Ethel, you can't read.
No. But she can. She's been learning out of that Cuthbert's book.
And how do you help?
I tell her she's brilliant. That's psychology, sir. No. And international relations.
Ethel!
Yes, I know. No fraternising with the enemy.
Enemy, Ethel, enemy! God help us!
Anyway, sir, I think this non-fraternising might be a little overrated. We might be better off playing along.
What?
Yeah, that Hilda. I think I've got under her skin. I give her one of my apples for breakfast, and that keeps her sweet. You could do the same with Val, sir.
Listen, if we don't get out of here soon, it'll be more than my apples she'll be having for breakfast. Well, I'm not going down without a fight. Tonight, that Valkyrie's going to find out what Captain Stan Egremont is really made of. Ah! 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 Ah!
What's that, sir?
What does it look like?
Well, looks like a pin. Only slightly bigger.
It's a knife, dimwitch.
It's a very small fruit knife, sir.
Oh, you'd be amazed what a desperate man can do with a fruit knife, Sergeant. I'm not going into that chamber unarmed. No, no. And once I've dealt with Val, we're breaking out. Ethel, I want you to be ready outside.
But, sir, you're not gonna...
Yeah, well, look, only if I have to. I shall try to neutralise her without bloodshed. But if it's her or me, well, it's not going to be me. Now, listen. Once I've done the deed, we'll need to get to the boats as quickly as possible, right?
Are you sure you thought this through, sir?
Well, of course I've thought it through, Applehead.
So, Mr. Cookhouse, I see the cakes are burnt again. That's the second time this week, Alfred.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm not good with cakes.
Aye, well, I'll let it go this time. So, got any more hidden delights for me then, Fruity Lad?
Not just now, ma'am.
I've heard that the English make fine cider from their apples. Wouldn't know anything about that now, would you?
It's not really my forte.
Hey, don't get French with me, Fruity Lad. There's now goes on round here with apples that I don't know about first. So, I'll see you at sunset then for a cider making lesson.
Just as well, sir. I can keep her out of the well while you're doing the deed with Val.
Sergeant Blackthorne, I'll thank you to clean up your language. But, well, yes, I suppose it would be useful to have Hilda tied up. Well, we don't want her blundering in, do we?
While you're doing the, Right, sir.
Right! Ethel!
Yes, sir.
Outside the chamber, at sunset.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Ethel, I've done it. Listen, I can do it. Thud.
Thud.
Oh no, it's Thid.
Oh, Thid! Thid! Brilliant! Brilliant! What's it mean exactly?
I don't know. Doesn't matter though. What matters is I can read. Oh, wait till Val finds out. She'll change her views about me forever.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Oh, you could do it too, Ethel.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just a dung shoveler.
So what? I'm just a runt. If I can, you can.
You're not a runt. You're a clever clogs now.
Sit down, Stan. Please sit down. Oh, I know you think I'm just a violent harridan, but I do have a sensitive side. Oh, what's the point? This is hopeless. I can't get anywhere with a man like him. Not whilst I've got the ring. But I just can't let it go. But I don't need it, do I? Ragnarok ain't been seen for years. He's probably halfway across the world by now. Maybe even dead. No, it's time to be free of it at last. Oh, such a weight. And now I must get rid of it. Oh, but I can't. Maybe I could hide it, so I'm not tempted to use it. Perhaps I could get Hilda to hide it for me. No, she may argue with me. She may even take it for herself. No, it doesn't bear thinking of. But I can't just give it to a slave. There's only one person for it. Runt!
Did you want me?
Yes, Runt, I need you to do something for me. Here, take this. It's just a little something of mine. I need you to put it somewhere safe. Hide it in the safest place you know. Please. Please? Val, you alright? Hey, don't look at it. Just take it and Runt, don't tell anyone.
Right you are.
Sit down, Stan. Oh,
did you want to see me, Val?
Oh, yes, Hilda. Hilda, I don't want to be disturbed this evening. I want to speak to the Englishman.
Oh, right you are.
Hilda. If you were, I mean, if you thought you might be, well, in actual fact that you were.
Right.
With a
man.
Well, how would you let him?
Let him know.
Aye.
Oh, well, a nod and a wink and a good slap on the bum. They usually get the message.
Oh, Hilda, please.
Val, pet, just be yourself. On second thoughts, that might be a bit much for that cat. Bit buttoned up he is. Used to being treated posh, I reckon.
Posh?
Ah, you know, polite. Ooh, these English, they like to be wooed. And you know, while you're at it, you might want to scrub up a bit first, like.
Oh, all right.
So I'll go and fetch you to your chamber, shall I?
Oh, no, not yet. No, I've got to scrub up, haven't I? Best give me a few hours. Hilda, but before you go, do you think you could do something with me hair?
Oh, right. I tell you what, I'll come back just after sunset. Little something I've got to do first.
Oh, right. Oh. Posh. It is a truth, universally acknowledged that a Viqueen, possessed of a fortune. Oh, Stan, this is hopeless. I've been around a bit, and I've fought a dozen battles, and I've plundered a pile or two. I can break apart the gates of monasteries and castles, and I'm handy with a battle axe too. I can march 12 hours with a pack upon my back. I can cleave a soldier's helmet on cue. I know how to lead a charge, how to sail a fighting barge, and I know how to dominate a crew. But I don't know, no I don't know, no I haven't got a clue. I'm a newborn soul trying to walk on coals when it comes to knowing how to woo. I'd sooner be a fighter than a reader or a writer, and I've burnt a few libraries, it's true. I'm a bloody-handed doer with a mouth like a sewer. I've got oaths that could turn the air blue. I know how to navigate through a narrow rocky strait, and I never steer a long ship askew. I know how to give the orders when we're raiding over borders, how to rally the happy few. But I'm clumsy, I'm all thumbsy when I try to talk to you, 'cause I'm all at sea when you look at me, and the words just won't come through. 'Cause I'm a rough girl, I'm a tough girl, and the Viqueen blood is blue. But I've far more chance of conquering France than the heart of a fancy man like you. Yes, I might just as soon try to fly to the moon as to try and woo a fancy man like you. I suppose I better go scrub up.
What's up with Val? She was almost nice. She was laughing and everything. And this? Hide it, she said. A very safe place. Oh, it's heavy. She told me not to look. Val's ring. What? Hide it? Or keep it? I could. Me, the runt, with the ring of power. No more dumb duties. No more runt do this, runt do that. No more runt the idiot. No more vow rules. I rule! Runt the ruler! Clean up, Val, or stick you on top of the mast!
Are you ready to do some more reading, Miss Cleverclogs?
What? How dare you call me that, you pathetic bobble of bladderack!
I thought...
Impossible! You need a brain to think, Doughball!
I didn't mean anything!
Oh, Ethel, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's the ring. It has this terrible effect.
The ring?
Val's ring of power that you're not supposed to know about. Oh, this is where it all comes from, Ethel. All Val's violence, all her meanness. She used to be such an inspiring leader. The ring's driving her mad. Oh, but you must help me, Ethel. She wants me to hide it. I'm gonna get rid of this ring once and for all. And then we can all live happily.